Red Bull have been in scintillating form this year, with their superstar driver Max Verstappen currently leading the F1 Drivers' Championship standings by 110 points. Mercedes chief Toto Wolff has backed Red Bull after Lewis Hamilton suggested the Austrian team should be banned from working on their 2024 car until the start of August. Hamilton's comments had infuriated Max Verstappen, who has won the last two F1 Drivers' Championships and is on course to win a third this year. "The reason I love this sport is because it's meritocratic," Wolff said this week. "Entertainment follows sport, not the other way around. We can't create a balance of performance or anything that levels the grid, that's what there is. We've had this situation for years with Mercedes, where we finished first and second in every race, and certainly that wasn't good for entertainment either. That's why we just need to work better and be back in contention because, like many fans, we feel frustrated." Last season, Red Bull won their first Constructors' Championship for 9 years as they dominated the likes of Mercedes, Ferrari and McLaren. And the team are way ahead of their rivals once again this year. Speaking ahead of this month's Austrian Grand Prix, Hamilton said, "I think the FIA should probably put a time when everyone is allowed to start developing on the next year's car. So August 1st, that's when everybody can start, so then no one can get an advantage on the next year, cause that sucks. It would make more sense. They should. Say for example you start the season and you know you have a bad car, you can just say I'm not going to bother developing this car and put all this money into next year's car and have an advantage." But Verstappen, who has now won 9 of the opening 11 Grand Prix this season, hit back by hissing, "We weren't talking about that when he was winning his championship, so I don't think we should now. That's how Formula One works. When you have a competitive car it's great, but at one point you also have to look at the next year. They should also not forget when they were winning how it was looking, and if people would comment on these kind of things they would comment a bit different. But that's how it goes in Formula One." Verstappen currently leads the F1 Drivers' Championship by 110 points, with Red Bull teammate Sergio Perez occupying second spot. The energy drink giants are also 229 points ahead of Mercedes in the team standings. Hamilton, meanwhile, finds himself fourth on the leaderboard after finishing on the podium just 4 times this year.